Shouts out Tom. Mr. Feathers in the house. Say we get this show on the road. There we are. Welcome everyone to Session Saturdays, the P6 Live Media Studio. Get ready to rock and roll. Got a packed house tonight. Not only because we got a crowd in here, but the one like the JELO is going to be delivering a crate of vinyl for us. What's up, brother? Talk to me.
Hello, Robert.
Robert? What is that? Are you my dad? Roberto.
Roberto?
Roberto.
Is that legal?
Yeah, that's my legal name. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I'm learning right now. Appreciate the education.
Let me just bring the audio down a little bit here so people can hear us. Yeah, that's my legal name.
I've got the records. Do you know what? I think it's better actually if you tell the story about what happened with this vinyl.
So he came in the other week to, test out some of it. Like, he hasn't played out of a vinyl pack in a while, so he came just to get familiar with his records, and he's got like a select backpack of vinyl.
Well, that's because I'm typically not playing vinyl, right?
Exactly.
I'm a digital guy.
You're off your controller. I mean, like, most of us don't play vinyl anymore, right? It's just the nature of the game.
I mean, I'm not even quite sure if you show up to a venue if there's turntables set up, ready to be used. It's possible, but on average, most venues have a digital setup.
Yeah, it's usually just digital, again, because, like, anyone who's ever fooled around with 1200s knows how finicky they are, mine included,
Why are your 1200s finicky? Give me the
They were finicky. I got them serviced by Ryan, the one like the Ryan Pym.
Okay.
Everyone knows Ryan Pym. DJ Galeon. Anyway, yeah. Ryan is the man when it comes to 1200s. He knows exactly what to do. So he pulled them in, he denotched them, he relubed them, he got the riser puck operating, so yeah, they operate pretty good, and then I had to get new preamps and all kinds of stuff to make them work.
So back to us coming into the studio together so I could actually test drive some of these records, which I haven't heard in literal years.
Oh yeah. So I'll continue that, sir. So I was taking a sip.
No, that's all. Yeah, I appreciate the
he starts opening
pause.
them up.
Wonderful.
He starts opening them up, and there's like The Last of Us in here. Just fungus flying everywhere.
The Last of Us.
You know the TV show?
That is
video
analogous
game?
to TV show. What do you mean? Video game?
Yeah, the video game, but the TV show right now is really hot. Only because
Pedro Pascal.
Season 2, episode 2 dropped last week, and that was a big one.
Right.
For anyone who's been watching the show. But yeah, so it's The Last of Us in here, and I think I'm just gonna start growing spores out of the top of my head. So I'm just like, get out of here! It's like black mold everywhere, and
we garbage bag the entire record bag.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's no longer a hazmat situation in here
because it felt like a hazmat situation.
It definitely did.
Black mold.
So you spent the last week cleaning all of that stuff off.
Right, but at the same time, not only have I not been able to test drive what's in the box.
Yeah.
But
what's in the box?
Yeah, that's right. But I have no idea how these are going to play after I clean them.
We're flying blind here.
It's
almost like we got fungus coming out the front of our heads, blinding us to the situation.
I'll tell you what inspired me. What inspired me was the conversation that I had with you, where you mentioned that right now there's a trend that's happening in conversation online regarding authenticity.
Yep.
In DJ.
And
that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've definitely messed up while I've been playing music here off of my setup. So you can make mistakes digitally. It's like, but the promise of perfection, or at least of minimal errors, is more. It's greater than it is when you're playing records.
Yeah.
So, and I've had the DMs, I've had the conversations, I've had the comments where someone will say on one of my socials, "Oh, well, you're not really beat matching." And I'm like, but I can.
That's the difference. It's like you're like it's like the Picasso thing. Picasso could paint beautifully and accurately and depict all the things, but he went through that process to create the art form and invent a new art form and perfect that. It's different than someone buys out of the pack, CDJ 3000s, tosses the sync button on, and it's a little bit different because you can go from, if you're a vinyl DJ, you can go from a vinyl DJ over to CDJs, no problem. If you're a CDJ DJ, the reverse relationship doesn't work. So vinyl has now become a kind of symbol of authenticity in DJing these days, and that was kind of the conversation we were having.
And I'm unaware of the demographic that you've got going on. I'm not quite sure if we ever look at the stats to see who's listening to the show and the age ranges that they fall in between. But there's people. I'm grateful for this. I'm not saying it like woo whimsically. Like there's people that have been listening to me for like over 20 years.
Right.
And so if you were hanging out with JELO sound 20 years ago plus, then you were with me when I was playing records.
Oh, I have a good fond memory of that one.
Okay.
So, Government Nightclub.
Right.
I think it was Tiesto's set. The first time he ever came to Toronto. No, second time.
Was that at the docks?
No, the second it was
Winterlicious.
Yeah, Winterlicious that was the first time he came. The second time he came, you were playing at the beginning of the night. I was hired to record it on mini disc. So I had the mini disc player underneath the decks.
What's that?
I know, right? I'm really aging myself right now. So I was recording it on mini disc, and like I was trying to, like, it was at the end of your set, and I think Tiesto was coming on right after, and so I was trying to get it to work, and my head accidentally bumped the table, and the record skipped while you were playing. And I remember you took my head, and you put your hand on the back of my head, and you pushed it down while you mixed, because you were so afraid of like that last mix. So
but
I
didn't ask if you were okay.
No. It was a slight bump because
so
it was I just nudged it.
Okay.
What's up, Park Deal Funk, NK1? Roger that. See all you guys. Welcome in. Yeah, we're telling war stories here. But stories. So I have a closer relationship with you playing vinyl on the decks than most people do. That's my story. JC Whiskey, what's up?
Most. Hi, Jason Whiskey. I don't know how these records are going to play tonight. My fingers are crossed that the cleaning that I did do this week was effective. I think one of the cooler things about the format of vinyl is that it's not impossible to clean. If you get a crazy scratch across the record, I mean, you're screwed, right? There's nothing you can do about it. The it's done. But
these needles should track. They're pretty good at tracking.
Well, we're gonna find out, Rob.
Yeah, and you can always like adjust the weight on them and stuff, But right now they're set on average.
I haven't even done that, but I wasn't planning on doing some crazy scratching tonight. So
if things skip, well, they're not meant for scratch. They're not set for scratching.
I'm adaptable, Rob. It's
I know. So what do you think? We're gonna get started on this?
Yeah. You know what? So the deal is that I've got records, 50 of them. So here's what we're gonna do, and I get it. Look at Dolphina. That is. Oh, hey now. What is that insinuating?
Oh,
I
snap.
sound like the original JELO.
Oh, snap.
If you want to be original, at least spell my name right.
Oh,
it's supposed
snap.
to be in all caps. I mean, I'm gonna bust those proverbial balls. I mean, you got that in capital J. What's all the lowercase?
This is some shots fired in the chat here tonight, eh?
We're
going from Cosby voice.
Dolphina's gonna come for me. I'm gonna come for you. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna do some digital. We're gonna go with vinyl. We're gonna go intertwined with it, and then the beat matching and the idea of mixing is still going to be intact.
Perfect.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
So whenever you wanna let the ducks fly, we're ready to go. Session Saturdays, everyone. JELO. Semi-all vinyl set, but we're gonna have an interesting night tonight. Big shout out to everyone in the studio. Hello, everyone. And everyone locked online, gonna have a lot of fun. You ready to go? All right, let me bring Mr. Who do we got? Richie Houghton. I'm gonna bring Richie Houghton down. You come up. All right, let's take it away. Shouts going out to the Beat. Good to see you yesterday. That was a good party. The king of genre fluid. hear Sass in the chat tonight. Sassy Saturday night. Yes, as we're letting the wax loose here. Shout out to everyone locked online. Shoutouts going to the Leafs who just scored a goal. DJ Kid, good to see ya. And yeah, Tuesday's stream was a killer. Must see TV.
your body rock.
Little Fairy Corson, Rob?
Oh yeah, Brian to the beat. I already clocked that one, eh? Love it. The wax is holding up too, so that's good.
This feels like the 2000s, doesn't it? It feels like early 2000. You can like hear it on the record in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way.
Oh yeah, it's very thick. I love
it. To the beat, I bought this record from you.
Let it take you back and forth. Another jam that's gonna make you scream for more. From New York, London to Amsterdam, let's rock. I wanna rock your body, rock.
shouts going out to Hail Mary. Good to see you. Happy Saturday night, everyone. JELO on vinyl. Mixed media party.
You
Come on, Speed Garage.
Big shouts going out to Feathers. Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, he's doing tech support here. JELO vinyl set. Super rarity here in the P6 Live Media Studio.
jack up, 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 jack up. Jack, jack up, jack, 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 jack,
Oh, is it the fun tech support? Let's go. That's right, baby. You got mail.
I'll tell you, Rob, that was some, you know, what's it called? A pit? A racing pit?
A racing pit, yeah. Pit crew.
You are the man, Rob. What you just figured out right now, I really appreciate you. I'm not quite sure if you get that type of kudos in here when you're solving
I always do, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are awesome sauce.
It's all about troubleshooting here, man. And the tunes keep rolling in the P6 Live Media Studio with the one like the JELO, whipping out the wax for you tonight. Thank you, Hail Mary. Appreciate you.
What's this like? We're going, you know, partially like 22 years ago into something that's like, this is I finished this like a week and a half ago. This is like totally brand new. We're trying to hear on the show. It's a remix of a track that I did with Flipside and Moy. It's called Rolling Strong. And then Moy sent me the vocal, and I'm like, I went at it. But actually, I take that back. This is actually a track called Skeleton. This is also this is also new. So here, 2025, and then we're going like 2005.
This is crazy. So we're time traveling today.
We are, and we're going back and forth. So it's like vortex throw.
Love it.
We're here for a sec, and then, you know, not, and we're gonna do that.
Whip out the keys to the DeLorean. We are going back and into the future at the same time. JELO.
It's funny, cause I swear I'm juggling like 8 different tracks right now, Rob. That I'm trying to finish, and I'm like, oh, it's this track. I'm like, and the breakdown happens. I'm like, oh, it's not. and I'm like in that crackhead mode right now.
That's a good problem to have, though.
I guess, sort of. So I'll continue playing Skeleton, and now I'll do the Rolling Strong remix. So
Sounds good. Take it away.
New JELO. Here we are.
Perfect.
Just hyping it up. Bass.
Thanks, Tom.
Feel the rhythm and the bass. Just hyping it up. Dope, 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 dope. Bass.
ID. Feathers. I see your comment. Moy JELO Flipside. Song called Rollin' Strong. JELO remix. Probably out in 6 or 7 weeks. This one is Casablanca and High-Low. Song is called Inferno. was for you, Rob. I was definitely thinking of you when I picked this for tonight.
Oh, that's sweet. Hopefully it's not a song called Fuck You, Rob.
It's not. It should be called I Love You, Rob.
Ah, I love it. Big shouts going out there. We're locked online. Not watching the Leafs game. Spending your time with us. And the one like the JELO and crew.
Tell you, it's tough, Rob, to find tracks that have this style of rock and drive, but emotion too. Like, this is beautiful. Leska, Bart B Skills, Bart Skills. I keep thinking of Bart B more. I mix the guys up. That's my bad.
Don't test me, I'll win. I'll push you right to the brim.
outs going out to Wayne Method. Good to see you. Where are you again? You're in the States somewhere.
Drip, drip, make it drip. Drip, drip, make it
Winner of the vinyl pack from Night Vision. Our Tuesday night show here in the Pieces Live Media Studio. Big party in here tonight. With the one like the JELO. Jumping on the wax. Delivering the goods. Let's go.
Party is hot, we deep in the crowd. We're drinking it cold, they're playing it loud. So you wanna touch, but you're not allowed. I own the floor, yeah, this is my house. This is my house. This is my house. Party is hot. We deep in the crowd. Drip, drip, make it 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 drip, 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 make it drip, 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 make it drip, 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 make it drip.
This label used to rule the record stores around the world. Subliminal.
Big shouts going out to Feathers. Thank you for the big sub. You're the best. And the bits earlier. Blue Monday remix? Oh shit. I recognize that from anywhere. That trot. Would you look at that?
Wayne Method, I was thinking the exact same fucking thing, man. Like, literally.
Oh yeah, those were the JELO shots.
Killer remix, hey Rob?
Absolutely destructive.
DJ Dan, man.
I love it.
DJ Dan, the man.
Also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, 2 dozen amyl. Once you get locked into a serious drug collection, not that we needed all that for the trip, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.
Swear to fuck, this could be right now. This is still it right here.
Right?
We're in a crazy time vortex tonight, for real.
Like I I said, baby. Vaporwave. All the wax coming out. I even brought my crate out here, just in case we want to go long. And like I said, we might do an AMA after on P6 Creative, so go follow that channel if you didn't get a chance. If the crew in here is down for that.
All right, let's get out of the future and into the past, yeah? 1995. Rob, let's see if you recognize this.
My ears are open, buddy. I'm going to try and cheat and look at the label. No one said I play fair.
NK, I feel like you're cheating.
You should know by now, you can't slip shit past NK.
changing your mind.
I know whenever I hear these things, we're going way back.
She's changing your mind.
This is a way back.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Hands in the air, everyone.
Talk to me.
The origins of Rave right here in the studio.
Talk to me. Tell me. Ooh, she's changing your mind.
This record was introduced to me by Dr. Trance, my bro. You are missed, and here we are, man. This one's for you.
See, girl, lately I've been noticing you, and you never come around no more. You never show your face no more, and I wonder why, baby. See, girl, lately I've been watching you, girl.
'cause I've been sinking, overthinking. I'm in a place where I go missing. I found a home in the unknown, somewhere where time is ever fleeting, where I can throw away all meaning. It's not high, it's not low, it's above, so below. It's a place that I go, it's somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, like dancing in a dream, somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, like dancing in a dream, somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, I'm in a haze, quiet escape, where I can give into the pleasure, do all the things I said I never. It's not high, it's not low, it's above, so below. It's a place that I go, it's somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, if you know what I mean, somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, like dancing in a dream, somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, like dancing in a high, it's not low, it's above, so below. It's a place that I go, it's somewhere in between. If you know what I mean, like dancing in a
Advice to the young.
If your son or your daughter, if they inform you that he wants to be a great artist, a great musician, I was going to say a great politician, there may be something in that. He may try that if he likes. But if he wants to be a great artist and so on, do your utmost to prevent him. Don't let him. If you tell him that his business in life, if he wants to be prosperous and well spoken of and all that, let him be a shopkeeper or a stockbroker. That is the way for them to be prosperous and happy, and instead of being great people, to have the great fun of celebrating great people, admiring them, reading their books and looking at their pictures and listening to their music and all that. All the time. All the time.
No time is to consider whether you're happy or not.
By all of it.
Delphina, I just finished this like 3 days ago and sent it to Rob, and we've been toying around with the mastering on it. I hope you like it. Thanks. Song's called Mame.
Not stop. And we will not stop. Look around you. Every soul here is part of the same force, pulsing, driving, creating something unstoppable. And we will not stop.
Rob, let's fight for a bit.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. We'll see what you mean.
You got to believe in something, something. Why not believe in me?
JELO, Rob. This one's out next Friday. It's called Enchanted. got to tell you, this producer for this record, this is Crack House Records Volume 1. Ultra rare release. I mean, I don't know what the pressing count on this was. Maybe 1,000? Chris Anderson, out of Texas, made some of the best dance floor tracks. I'm not sure if Chris ever really received the acclaim for setting the standard. This combination of progressive, tech house, and techno. But he was the kind of producer that when he did release records, everyone took notice. I mean everyone who was ahead, from Carl Cox to DJ Dan to Donald Glaude to Terry Mullen. Myself included. Big fan. Crack House Records released some serious jams, and this is one of them.
And big shout's going out to Rule of Rune. We will be going a while tonight. We're about to get raided by Rule of Rune. You hear that, JELO? We're about to get raided by Rule of Rune. Which is nice. I love them.
Is that the stream we were watching last week?
A little bit of that. We were
Their
actually just
room looks amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you, Rule of Rune. Appreciated. Your room looks incredible, and your music sounded awesome too. Thanks a lot.
So they'll be in shortly to come join us, and we will welcome all the raiders as JELO keeps the wax flowing. Hot enough to melt it in here. That's for sure. Let's go. Oh, welcome Raiders. Coming in from Rule of Rune. Got the one like the JELO, the legendary JELO on the decks tonight. Here in the P6 Live Media Studio. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for following all the followers. We got a crazy show still going for you tonight. Big shouts going out to Rule of Rune. You guys are the best. Welcome in and make sure to follow the channel. We do a bunch of different shows here. And get in the chat, say what's up, let us know where you're tuned in from. Hope you had a great show, Rule of Rune. Big shouts going out to Anson Bigham, Rule of Rune. Thank you for the big follow. Gonna mispronounce this Kartsira. Get in the chat, say what's up. KLHK. Shouts to you.
Ladies, what's up? You enter tonight in this club, my new open funk school. My name is Pat, and I'm your teacher.
Shouts going out to Tia Girl. Good to see you. And again, shout out to all the raiders who came in from Rule of Room. Welcome to the P6 Live Media Studio Session Saturdays, each and every Saturday night. JELO on deck with the wax. Let's go.
My duty to give something to the breakdance community.
You got the
welcome back to the beat. I assume you were crying over the Leafs loss. Off crying. It's okay, buddy. We're here for you. Thanks for the big follow. Techno official. Welcome in. Come into the chat. Say what's up. disabled follower only mode. If you guys are watching from Room of Room, come in and say what's up. In the mix, JELO with an all vinyl set. We're going late and loud. Let's go. Taking no prisoners. The one like the JELO. Let's go.
Burn it up. Put your hands up in the air. Just so everyone tunes in, we might be doing an Ask Me Anything after with JELO, going through some tunes, hanging out, but that's going to be over on our P6 Creative channel, which I'm going to put in the chat right now. Make sure you follow that channel, just hit the heart at the top of the chat, and that's where we do our behind the scenes, studio talk, music talk, hang out, ask us anything, late night after show, all the things. And if you haven't followed the channel already, please follow P6 Live as you're watching. Fun stuff. Burn it up in the air. Light it up. Put your hands up. In the air, 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 air. are in a long dark tunnel. Loving it. NK with the train spotting. And JELO bringing things back, way back. Having a time. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that old school speed brush sound brings us back, way back. Shout out to Tia Girl, Hail Mary, To The Beat, NK, everyone who came in from Rural Crew. Follow the channel. Follow P6 Creative for the after party.
Thank you. Hail Mary 77. Thank you. Thank you.
I want you all night. 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 I want you all night.
follow.
Work your back with it. Work your back with it. Back not do it.
JELO vinyl set.
Work your back with it. 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 Work your back with it.
This is modern speed garage, I guess, right? From 2003 to 2025.
I know, but they still make it, don't they? On some level.
You're literally listening to it right now.
Yeah. Love it. All the grooves. I think JELO's got one more in him.
I mean, theoretically, Rob, this was the warm-up, so if you'd like, we can go all night, baby.
If we are gonna go all night, I propose there's a pinned thing at the top of the chat. P6 Creative for the after party. It's the new channel that's not all DJ focused, so we can save archives and do all that kind of stuff. So people
mean? Like we hang out and talk, or
yeah, like we hang out, we talk.
I mean, I'll fucking talk to you.
We
bro.
talk shop, all that kind of stuff.
I'm ready.
Yeah. So P6 Creative is going to be our new channel that focuses on studio secrets. We chat music, we chat gear, we chat all kinds of stuff. We have a little bit of an after party. It's a whole thing. So we will probably, what we're going to do is we're going to raid. And we are going to raid Euronation Live. And if you haven't heard of Euronation Live, it's all like 90s Euro dance music. It's fucking amazing. The guy just does it off the charts. So that's who we're going to raid. Since we are old school tonight, it's in the spirit of old school. And if you guys want...
We were Vortex tonight. We weren't exactly... Like, we did like a Thanos snap back and forth. Okay.
This is true. We had the DeLorean on neutral just so we could throw it into gear, right? Back and forth. But yeah, we will be going to Euronation Live after this. And again, if you guys want to join the after party, we might do an after party after this, depending on how many people follow P6 Creative. We're P6 Live. P6 Creative is the alternate channel where we can save archives, chit chat, do all the fun stuff. So we might go there after. So make sure you follow. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. This is JELO. Let's go.
160. The woman knows if somebody say that 160. The woman knows if somebody 160. The woman knows if somebody say that 160. The woman knows if somebody come in. Now look at me, Selassie, I know.
Long live Speed Garage for real, hey?
Selassie, I know that. Now we see girls, and now we mad in it. We love. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like 160. We were girls up in the ass, so we get us up, and that's we gonna do. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like 160. Now look at me, Selassie, I know. We love. Whenever that time I up there. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like whenever that time I up there. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like whenever that time I up there. It's like that, it's like 160. It's like that, it's like whenever that time I up there. It's like that, it's like all the police last I know. We love.
Shouts go yet to Rain or Rain. Welcome in. Absolutely chugging too. This guy's controller up in the air. Thank you for the big follow, Miss Pop of Snow.
With the butters, boo, you know how we do. With the butter, boo, you know how we do. When they pump it in the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. True. In the streets, it's gon' rock right. True. In the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. True. With the butter, boo, you know how we do. When they pump it in the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. True. In the streets, it's gon' rock right. True. In the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. True. With the butter, boo, you know how we do. When they pump it in the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. True. In the streets, it's gon' rock right. True. In the Jeeps, it's gon' rock right. True. With the butter, boo, you know how we do. You know how we do.
Alright, Rob, I'm going to drop the Rolling Strong remix one more time, and then Rave Fever?
Yeah, I think we're going to rave.
Awesome sauce.
We will be raiding Euro Nation live to listen to all that
rock and
90s Euro shit.
Did we already do some 90s shit tonight, Rob?
We did. We didn't do 90s Euro shit.
which is a lot of fun, to be honest. Late night stuff is all fun. And if you guys want to catch the after party, make sure you follow P6 Creative. It's the other channel where we talk shit, studio talk, all the fun stuff. And of course, on Tuesday night, we have Night Vision. So make sure you tune into that because there's no archives for that. That starts at 7 p.m. on Night Vision CA, twitch.tv/nightvisionca. And next Tuesday, we have Nathan Barato. So that's going to be a show. Thanks for the 100 bits to you, girl.
Dope. Tia, thanks. Thanks for being with us. I had a great time. What?
Yeah, you started off like falling down the stairs and...
Honestly, man, like it's been a wild evening, but everything came together the way it was supposed to.
Absolutely. Didn't I promise you, it's like by the end of the night, you're going to be feeling like on top of the world?
Your vibes.
Pure vibes. Always pure vibes here in the P6 Live Media Studio. JELO with his last track. We're going to raid Euro Nation Live after this. So make sure you stick around and get loud when we raid.
Beast. Honestly, I'm stoked on this. I wish this was out now. I'm yes, feeling it.
Just hyping it up. Beast. Can't you see?
You're the best, Tom.
Feel the rhythm and the bass.
And again, each and every Saturday night, we do this here. JELO, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Super awesome. Next week, we have Joe Lyons Rising returning to the P6 Live Media Studio. It's going to be a crazy show. Tuesday night, of course, Nathan Barato. Follow P6 Creative.
Beast.
Such a groove. I love the tunes that when like the speaker over here, it starts blowing air on me. That's how heavy it's going.
Is it doing that magic?
Yeah.
Because like I'm over here, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like,
you can hear it, but you can't feel it as I feel it. That's why I have to give my ears a rest after each Saturday night show. It's so crazy.
It's hard to step outside the box because when I made it, I was like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes there's a disconnect, and you've got to take what you're running and play it out, because otherwise you're not really quite sure how it fits, how it sounds, how it feels, and how it works.
Exactly.
And I mean, like, listen, like I played Enchanted tonight, right? And it's coming out next Friday. But when I made Enchanted, I think that was 2021. Like, this song is literally 4 years old. I've toured with it. I've played with it. I've shared it with only a few people. I've been sitting on it. And it's like, listen, we had this conversation about Phone the Floor. Like, Phone the Floor was like 2.5 years old before I dropped it. And it makes me think about Z from Zion and when I was touring with him and Savant. And we had these conversations and he was like, man, you are early. And I'm like, what does that mean? And he's like, a lot of the stuff that you're making, it sounds like later. It doesn't sound like now. And it sat with me, that the idea sat with me where I was, so now I'm not sitting on it, but I'm dealing, like we said, like I'm literally juggling 8 different tracks. Some of them I made like in the last, month, which you know about because I've been sharing that with you. I'm like, I just made this, like, what's this doing? How's it sound?
Yep.
But
you're waiting for the future to happen. That's what's happening.
Which is wild, right?
Yeah.
So and I played and I reworked it a bit. I played Enchanted tonight. And again, like I'm like, this is it actually, I think Z was right. And anyways, it's like a meta and introspective style conversation where I'm like,
that's probably better for P6 Creative, which everyone can follow. We might do an after party here. I'm not sure yet. I got to go check to see how many people follow. But if you haven't followed, twitch.tv/P6 Creative, that's our after party channel. We talk shop, studio stuff, answer questions, talk about tunes, all the history, all the beauty, all the love and appreciation that goes into making a studio like this. JELO, I appreciate you, and we are going to raid.
I appreciate you too, and everyone. If you've got notes, feedback, or you just want to send me some dank memes, then hit me up on my Instagram, which is just DJ
JELO.
Right.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Thanks, brother. And I think we're ready. Yeah, we're going to raid now. So when you guys get into...
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you. When you get into Euronation Live, give them a big shout out. They've been trying to book the Saturday night here forever because they like the studio. So it's so funny that we're going to go raid them now. Crazy 90s Euro stuff. It's a lot of fun. Make sure you say what's up when you get in there and also follow P6 Creative. We'll see you Tuesday for Night Vision with Nathan Barato and next week for Joe Lyons Rising. Thanks, guys. We will see you in a bit, maybe.